Hello, ladies and gentlemen of the viewing audience. My name is Monochromium. Welcome to the finale of James Bond 007 Nightfire. In the last episode, we took on the mission Countdown. We explored Drake's underwater space shuttle and missile platform, took down the biggest jerkasses in his company besides the big man himself, and launched ourselves into space so that we can follow him to the U.S. space defense platform. And in this episode, this finale episode, we are going to make it to the defense platform to find that Drake has taken over. He sabotaged the missiles to move from their normally defensive option to become very highly offensive, and essentially intends to shoot them at the Earth, causing mass genocide all over the world. Will we be able to avert the missile crisis, defeat Drake and his Goonies, and save the world as we know it? Find out in Equinox! Sounds like the final plan that this campaign has in store for us, so let's not waste any more time. Here we go!
James, I'm still patched into Drake's comm system. I've intercepted enough radio chatter to learn that Drake's combat troops have overtaken the defense platform.
Great.
Some of the original crew might still be alive, but I can't confirm that.
Oh, we can't be worried about that now. We have to worry about Drake.
Defense net, which draws power from the platform's core.
Ah,
Rather enjoy
that's going to be troublesome.
James. Do be careful.
You've got nothing to worry about, Allura. If anything, we have infinite continues. So we must defeat Drake before the base goes critical.
On a fool's errand, Mr. Bond.
How do you figure?
I just locked the launch sequence. Nothing can stop Operation Nightfire. Not even my own death.
I'll find a way around.
I mean to test.
Exactly.
You've already failed miserably.
How? I haven't even tested it yet.
Make a splendid target for my laser cannons.
And the lasers are very, very troublesome.
To disarm the warheads in time. Our only hope is to sabotage the launch system in some way.
Okay, how do we do that?
Each launch gantry has a weak coupling you can melt with your laser.
Okay. Sounds like a plan. Now let me have a date with these missiles of yours, Mr. Drake. Those cannons up there are laser cannons, and they will shoot at you
Those bases will be incinerated
very, very
by
often.
turning these defensive missiles into massively offensive ones.
You're a jerk. I'm going to stop your plan and make you pay for all that you've done. So being in space, it only makes sense that we can be using a laser cannon. Unfortunately, that also makes this mission slightly troublesome, because of the fact that you always have to be watching the laser to make sure it's not overheating when you're trying to shoot these missiles. And the priority should be to taking out the missiles, because disabling the missiles is a very big priority, and you don't want them shooting because you will automatically mission fail. Ah, damn it. Oh my god, okay. Come here, you. So you basically have to keep an eye on everything that's going on this whole time. Okay. Die a painful death and float in the abyss of space for all eternity. So you basically have to keep an eye on what's going on a whole lot, or else you're pretty much screwed. Get out of here. Is this opening? Yes, it's opening. Alright. Let's take care of that missile. Okay, oh my god. Okay, get out of there. You too. Oh my god, what am I stuck on? Okay. I was stuck on something for a second there. Let's go this way first. Okay. There goes one, and oh my god, I just almost got overcharged in the face. Those lasers on the outside perimeter of this place will overcharge you in the face every now and then, so you gotta really, really be careful. Or else they will really hurt you. Like that one almost just got me. And are there any more guys? I do not think so. Well, now there are, because they're all coming out of the freaking woodwork here. Oh my god, okay. Come on, open up. I don't have time for this, thank you. I must make it. I will make it. Oh my god, that almost hit me. You will not get away with this, Drake. I will divert these missiles. No, no, no. Come on. Okay. Gives me just enough time to get this one, I hope. Yes! They're all gone! And you will die with them. Damn it. If I can actually thank you. Oh, hello. Get out of here. Oh my god, I'm staying away from that. I doubt that highly, sir.
The missiles are damaging the station.
Uh-oh.
It's starting to break up. James, you must hurry.
Well, where do you want me to go, Allura?
To overload, James. Drake's lost control of it. It could blow any second.
Oh no. Oh my god! Jesus, tap dancing Christ on a cracker. That was ridiculous. Hello, Mr. Drake. Oh, what the hell? How did he kill me? Well, that was bullshit. I don't know what the hell just happened. I must have crossed the beams or something. Well, anyway, I'll probably be back in a second because I'm probably going to have to cut a little bit here. Don't worry, any deaths that happen in here will probably go into the death montage. But note to self, stay on the outer rim of the base when you're attempting to take Drake down.
There are NATO launch sites on Earth which could challenge the arsenal on my island.
Oh boy.
Those bases will be incinerated.
I doubt that. Very highly, sir.
Into massively offensive ones.
I shall divert your missiles and save the planets that I love so much. And I shall kill your Goonies in the process, and they shall float in the endless abyss of space for all time.
Remember that view, Mr. Bond. It's the last you'll ever see of Earth.
You shall not get the chance to kill me, Drake. Oh my god, where's it coming from? Whoa! Oh god.
James, the missile launch couplings have closed. You can basically be able to cripple the missiles.
Oh my god. Okay. And I need to wait a minute. Ow! I need this armor for the Sentinels that he uses. Why would he use rockets in space? It's so anticlimactic. You'd think he would get in like a laser battle with us or something. It'd be like a lightsaber battle, except cool. How am I supposed to see? Are you bargaining with me, Mr. Drake? Are you? Because bargaining will get you nowhere. Now the green things on the green bars on there are pretty much like a timer, if I am reading them correctly. Oh my god! Oh no! Wow, I'm freaking sideways here. How in the heck am I supposed to get over here if I'm sideways? Okay, let's get reoriented with my vertigo here. I have no armor. I am so totally going to die. Oh, where's that going? Okay, where are the other guys? Here they are. That's one. I'm not going to die here, Drake. The only reason I would die is because these missiles launch or because you sentinel me in the face, which would be freaking stupid. 2. Come on. There we go. I've got it! Now I'm going to float. Okay, I'm not going to float that way because that would be bad. Whoa. I'm not dying to a missile. Holy crap. That was close.
The missiles are damaging the station. It's starting to break up. James, you must hurry.
I'm trying.
The laser's
Okay.
gone into overload, James. Drake's lost control of it. It could blow any second.
You mean, like, right now? Holy crap. Okay. Nope. Did I miss him? Damn it. We must defeat Drake before the base goes critical, and if I keep getting shot by missiles, I'm going to... Where is he? Oh, there he is. This is a bad place to be. I'll just take pot shots at him as I run around here. Oh, look! There he goes! He's dead! I must space teabag him! No! Oh well. He gets his just desserts. He will float, dead in that suit, into the abyss of space for the rest of eternity. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. Please fasten your seatbelts. We may be experiencing some slight turbulence. Now there's only one appropriate thing to say. Bahamas are bust, bitches! Ha ha! Oh wait, that's a bad thing. The US space defense platform just exploded. So now we're completely vulnerable to a terrorist attack. God damn it, I can't win with this game.
Not stirred. Or is it stirred, not shaken?
Well, allow me to introduce it to you personally.
Definitely stirred.
Astronomers from around the globe are reporting unexpected meteor showers.
No surprise there.
Then
Thanks,
I'm sure
Sam.
the world won't mind my taking a few days off.
Oh, of course not, especially after
We'll
that.
let the autopilot be our designated driver.
So now we're gonna get drunk! And have sex! And
Oh, James.
we're going to park in the ocean again. Dear Jesus, what will you do next, James Bond? Oh my goodness. I got a bronze medal! Yay! I don't even care. Let me see here. 72% accuracy rating. That is really damn good. And I almost made it in... Ah! I don't know if you guys can see that, but I missed the target time by 3 seconds. Ah, that makes me sad. But I did subdue more enemies than they, or dispatched more enemies than they thought I was going to, so I guess that kind of takes it back. I mean, we probably would have had a silver if I had gotten in the target time, but whatever. So let us continue to the final scenes of this game here. Yes, I would like to save my progress. Gee, this reminds me of the exchange. Only, I got a gold in the exchange. And, naturally, for completing the final mission, we received the reward card, James Bond. So, away we go.
Working for over 20 months, the team at EA Games developed James Bond 007 Nightfire. 3 core international teams in the United States, England and Canada, programmers, writers, artists, designers and animators, collaborated to create an unparalleled James Bond experience. Adding to the fantasy, Agent 007 looks and feels just like the film star himself, Pierce Brosnan. Thanks in part to a laser scanning process that captured the features of his face, using over 250,000 data points, Brosnan's persona as 007 brings the Bond film star into the hands of game players.
When you see Pierce Brosnan in the game, you see Pierce Brosnan. He's the epitome of James Bond, debonair, suave, charismatic. Came out great. And I think he brings a certain authenticity and personality to the character just like he does in the film. So when you see him wink or raise his eyebrow, you're definitely seeing the real McCoy.
Fast cars are another part of the James Bond equation. The Aston Martin V12 Vanquish. The Vanquish, also featured in this year's Bond film Die Another Day, sports a 6-litre V12 engine with a Formula 1 style transmission. It can go from 0 to 60 in under 5 seconds and reach speeds in excess of 190 miles per hour. To bring this amazing vehicle into the game, the design team at EA worked with Aston Martin to capture all of the exact specs and performance attributes of the car, then created a 3D mesh in the digital realm. From fast cars to beautiful women and exotic locations, James Bond 007 Nightfire is packed with all the elements that make it classic James Bond, allowing the player to live out the fantasy of the world's best secret agent.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, was the making of video, which I believe you unlock in the code names section when you have finally beaten the game and you've beaten all of the missions and everything. Or maybe it's available beforehand. I don't know. Regardless of that fact, that saves me the trouble of having to put that into, well, a bonus episode. You didn't think the death montage was going to come at the end of this one, did you? So anyway, that's it for the campaign of James Bond 007 Nightfire. Wow, what a ride it has been, ladies and gentlemen. I will tell you what. I've had ups and downs in this playthrough that I haven't had at all, really, since I played on 00 Agent so long ago. But, in any case, I am going to take this time to give the game my little review. Now the thing with my reviews, since this is the first game that I'm actually going to have a finale for, is I should tell you that I'm not really good with numbers as far as rating games, because I feel like the numbers kind of hide my actual feelings about the games. So like if I said a game had got like a 7 out of 10 or something like that, that would be average, but it would be kind of masking what I'm happy with in the game, you know? It'd be like, oh, well, I'm happy with all this stuff, but all this stuff made it average, you know? So what I like to do instead is I would like to do like pros and cons of this game. So now there's definitely a whole lot of pros that can go into this game. I mean, if you look back at 2002, now if you remember in 2002 the GameCube was just getting its roots. The N64 had just been discontinued and the GameCube was just starting off. This was one of the first games to come out on the GameCube. And the level of detail that they put into this game, by comparison to pretty much anything seen before this, is absolutely phenomenal. You did not, I mean seriously, you did not see graphics like this from anyone else at this point. It was amazing at the time. And another thing about this game that's a pro is the soundtrack. It just wouldn't be a James Bond game if it didn't have an epic soundtrack with pulse-pounding thrills at every corner, you know what I mean? I mean, the theme song is great, the James Bond remixes in the game are all pretty badass. It's just an all-around great soundtrack, in my opinion. Going back to the graphics a little bit, the environments here are beautiful. I mean, for the time period, they looked as realistic as you could have gotten at that point. Now, obviously, they're dwarfed by games later on, like games that are coming out nowadays. But at the time, it was phenomenal. It boggled the mind. It still leaves me speechless to this day, the level of detail they put into this game. The guns and the system of shooting was actually improved, in my opinion, because I played GoldenEye 007 for the N64 all the time at friends' houses when I was little. And the aiming on this game feels a little more natural. Shooting from the hip is not always the most comfortable thing, and that's what I was doing for the most part in the campaign. But the system of actually shooting the enemies, even from the hip, actually feels a lot more fluent and natural on the GameCube controller than it did on the N64 controller. Maybe that's just the thing that I'm doing, maybe that's just me, but that's what I think about that. I mean, still, I think GoldenEye 007 barely pushes this one out as the best first-person shooter of all time, in my opinion, but it's a very, very close one. I mean, they're very close together. As far as the storyboard and the scope of the game, I mean, this game is not based on any James Bond movie, but the first time I played through it, at the end of it, when I finally finished the game, it took me like 3 months to finish the game because I was not the greatest first-person shooter person way back then. But point of the matter is that when I finally finished it, I asked my dad, I said, can we go to the video store and find the movie that this was based off of? So we actually went to the video store to try to find James Bond 007 Nightfire for a DVD. Or was it? I forget if it was a DVD at that point or if it was a cassette or whatever. Point of the matter is we tried to find it, we couldn't find it. So this game isn't actually based on a Bond movie. But it's very, very good at what it does in bluffing being based on a Bond movie. Because all of the things that they did with this game, between the cast of characters were amazing. They really took the Bond feel from the movies in the cast of characters and just mashed them all together. The cast of characters were great. The scope of the levels, the environments being completely different and varied and everything like that, it all meshes together very well and makes it feel like you're really playing a James Bond movie. I mean, even though it doesn't have the realistic graphics necessarily, it has realistic graphics, but it's not like, you know, full-on actors doing this, but it's about as close as you could come for the time. Now, the cons list for this game is a little bit smaller, obviously, because I definitely enjoy this game a whole lot, and I can ramble on and on about it, but this credits sequence is only so long, so I'm trying to fit this in relatively easily. But the cons about this game is that compared to other first-person shooters, it still aged pretty well, given consideration to everything that they've put into the first-person shooters nowadays. But the multiplayer and the single player feel kind of disjointed. If you play like, let's say I was playing Black Ops earlier today, and I come to this game and I play this, it feels like they feel completely different. Because let's go to the melee thing. In order to melee in this game, you need to have your hands out, and in other games, you just press a button and you melee. Now, obviously, that's an innovation, and there were other innovations that came with experience with these games. So it wasn't exactly something they could implement here, but that was one thing that I can dock the game for a little bit. I'm not really docking it because I'm not giving it a score. But basically, to put it into a nutshell, the pros, well, there are a whole lot of pros, but the scope, the characters, the environments, and everything makes it feel like a real Bond movie. The cons, compared to the innovations of today, the shooting aspect doesn't age as well. But that's really nitpicking, to be honest with you, because, I mean, I struggle to find cons in this game because it's just that good of a game. The campaign was awesome, and you guys are in for a treat because I will be doing some multiplayer matches of this following the campaign getting all uploaded, which, now that I've got this one, it should be up within the next couple of days. So, I don't know when I'm going to be starting the multiplayer. I'll probably be starting it after I finish off Sword of Mana. But, anyway, so, pros, it feels like a Bond movie. Cons, it didn't age as well as it would have liked to have. However, that still does not discredit, that still does not keep it from being a great game. I highly recommend it. Now, I can give this... Now, the thing with the games that I'm going to do, since I can't give them a numerical overall rating, because I'm not trying... I feel like that would kind of blemish my pros and cons thing here, I will give them a seal, depending on what I think of the game. For this game, I give it my seal of recommendation. If you have not played this game yet, shame on you. Well, I guess I can't really say that now because it's kind of difficult to find a copy of this game now because it's 8 years old, but point of the matter is, if you haven't played this game, I hope you've enjoyed your time here because that's what I've been trying to make it so that this game has been as enjoyable as possible for everybody. Because I really enjoyed this, and I hope you all did too. Wow, I can't believe I actually got that in by the end of the credits here. James Bond will return in games that are based off of movies that aren't quite as good as this one. Sad face. So anyway, wow, it feels weird to be done with the first playthrough here. But actually, before I finish this off, this is running 25 minutes right now on my recording, so hopefully this won't be too terribly long. I would like to show you guys a little thing that, little known thing that might help you if you, say, are having difficulty with a mission or something like that, or if you just don't feel like playing through the campaign now that you've seen me do it. So if you do manage to pick up a copy of this game, and say you don't want to play through the campaign, and you don't want to unlock everything, and you don't want to unlock everything manually, you can actually do so by going up on your codenames menu once you load a codename. There's this secret unlocks menu, and it's basically a cheat code menu. So you go into it. Now, as far as I know, to unlock everything in the game, you enter the password game room and unlock successful. So now let me save this real quick, and I will go and check my dossier so that we can see just what I have unlocked here. So let's go into this real quick, and well, for the heck of it, let's go to Double Agent, even though I'm not actually going to play a mission. Records, rewards. Yeah, here we go. So now, basically, since I entered Game Room, I unlocked everything here. So, like, even in like the missions that I got bronze medals in, like, let's go to. Yeah, see here you go in Equinox. The multiplayer scenario GoldenEye Strike is unlocked, even though I didn't actually get that in the actual mission. So basically, entering Game Room will unlock all of the multiplayer functions and extra characters that you can unlock in there without you actually having to do the work. It's genius, right? Well, it also makes this playthrough completely pointless. God damn it, I can't win with this game. Ugh, man. But I had fun. I had a lot of fun. I hope you guys had a lot of fun, because I had a lot of fun. I'm gonna miss this game. Well, like I said, it's not over yet. I'll be back with this game at a later date with multiplayer matches featuring my two brothers. So, unfortunately, it doesn't have online mode, so I can't play with you guys unless you were physically in Niagara Falls with me, which, what are the chances of that, right? I'm sure someone will come forward and say that they live in Niagara Falls, but I don't know about that. Anyway, that's it for James Bond 007 Nightfire. Be on the lookout, though, for a bonus episode featuring all of the deaths that I struggled through during this playthrough, especially the ones in Chain Reaction. And let me just go over this because this is a little bit distracting. And there might be another secret in the bonus episode for you guys. So, as I said, be on the lookout. So, thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you've enjoyed this playthrough as much as I have. Until next time, have a happy. I'll see you later.